glance in your eyes. A universe of hunger for this life. And I'd come running if you call my name, and I'd walk a million miles to infinity. I want you here with me. I'm singing. Oh, you and I, we're gonna shine forever. Oh, you and I, we're looking good together. So come on, color me in. You gotta hold my hand and light me up. You and I, we're gonna shine forever. We're gonna shine forever. We're gonna shine forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carol Prota, Senior Creative Director for the Wella Company.
I like my intro twice, just in case you didn't catch it the first time. All right, so at this point, we also have our online audience joining us. So welcome everybody who's watching from home. They don't have the luck to be here with us in person, so still an opportunity to watch amazing hair. So what you're gonna get to see in the next 45 minutes is three incredible artists who have been preparing some great models for you. And the goal tonight, it really is to showcase the variety of Shinefinity and all the hair type you can use it on, all different techniques from, balayage to toning, to creative placement, to color correction, to balancing glaze, all of that. And the three amazing artists you're gonna see tonight are Sonya, who you already saw, global creative artist for Wella Professionals, Briana Cisneros, North American brand ambassador, and Nicole Revish from Ohio, Wella Professionals design team artist. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may please welcome to the stage Wella Global Creative Artist Sonya Dove, North America Brand Ambassador Briana Cisneros, and Wella Design Team Artist Nicole Revish.
Hey everybody! Oh my gosh! Yes! Hello! Wow.
Can you believe it?
Are we really here right now? Like in person? This is amazing.
I know, we don't remember how to do this, so. No, it is incredible to see all of your
my
faces
God.
right now. Like,
So awesome.
blessings raining from
Yeah.
you to us, just to see you in person.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes,
really, thank you. It means a real lot to us, it really does. So, beautiful models. I'm sure you can see when they strutted down that runway, they love their hair. You know, the energy, you can get the energy from the models. It's like when you're in the salon working, you know within 5 minutes whether she likes it or she doesn't, energy, you know. So I wanted to say a little bit about Vera here. So Vera, I'd like to bring up her before picture. And I did a service, and it was actually one of the questions on the panel. Vera is a natural level 5. So I did a new growth application at a root area of just straight Coliston Perfect. I used 7/3/4. So I'm not sure if we popped up a before picture there or I missed it. But she came into me as a copper, but a very faded copper, something that had washed out. It was almost blondish. So I applied my 7/3/4 as I do in the salon. Simple, straightforward salon work with 20 volume at the new growth. And at the same time, because remember time is money in the salon, I applied on Vera's 2 colors. I applied on the top area our 08/34, and I'm a bowl and brush girl. I'm trying to master the bottle, but I'm a bowl and brush girl. So I did the 8/34, the 08/34 on the top, which is spicy ginger. And then on the underneath here, for some depth, I went in with a 06/43, all on damp hair at the basin, just by separating the 2 sections. Melting the 2 together, Coliston Perfect and Shinefinity. So I remember someone asked the question around here, the young lady with the red hair. So yes, I did that on her. And beautiful results. You can see vibrancy at its best. And I have to say, I love my reds. Vera loves to be red. And I have to say, Shinefinity knocked it out the park with the reds. They love it. And I have 2 of my colleagues that I work with every day in the salon here. And we are absolutely enjoying Shinefinity. We really are. So I hope you like Vera's look.
Awesome. I am so surprised that Sonya did not mention wine through that entire description of a redhead. I haven't heard that yet. But yes, I mean, Sonya down, everybody. So here we have Milena. She is a strong Ukrainian street graffiti artist.
Yes! Woo! Yes!
We've gotten to know each other well over the last little bit, and it has been an absolute honor over the last month, actually. When we first met, she was blonde, and we bonded over pink. We bonded over our love for pink, and she was ready to do it. She's so daring and bold. She instantly jumped in the chair. We lifted her with Blonde Plex and 20 volume. So just a root retouch. Her hair was nice and even beforehand. And then we applied globally. So believe it or not, you can see how there's like depth to a light effect. And that is actually due to the porosity of her hair, because we applied globally the same formula, the 09/6 5. So that's where you see some of that violet in with that pink. It's really, it's really awesome to have some of that violet in there, because it really helps combat the yellow. Because I did do her hair a while ago, came in and refreshed it. And so it was this really powdery baby pink. that really helped keep away some of those yellow tones. But yeah, so what I mean by the porosity, it actually can work for you. So you do have to consider that when you're putting on Shinefinity. I do feel like you can manipulate the colors a lot, the saturation of it, depending on how you choose to apply it. So I applied it to her first damp, and then we dried her hair, applied it again to the roots, stretched it through, and put it under heat for just about 20 minutes. It didn't take a long time. So it was like a quick bottle application, just check out the porosity, see where it's going, apply it, and then I put it under the heat to like let it go all the way to the to get the true tone of what that tone is. And there it is. And I like obsessed with the kind of her honey color of her eyes next to that violet and how it really contrasted. So we're super happy with it. You like it?
Cool.
Awesome, awesome. And I used the GHD Platinum Plus to give her a little bit of bend and sprayed in some Glam Mist. She's gonna use the Color Motion Plus at home now, because we want to keep it. I'm like, please, right? Yes. And that's it. And Nicole, I can't wait because this has been a journey
So much
for you
going
to
on
talk
over here.
about your girl.
How
I
gorgeous
know.
is Rainey? Isn't she stunning? Wow. Okay, so let me read the room. How many of us are doing wig work in the salon already? Hands in the air. All right, all right. How many of you doing extensions? A lot of extension work, yeah. So wigs and wefts in the room. So this wig was hell to lift, let me tell you. So
Let's keep it real.
dark as me, right? So human hair is what I'm working with, but a lot of time to lift. So when you are lifting, long patience is the thing. So put on the patience of Job and just like go have a few drinks, come back, check it, it's not ready, come back, check it, it's not ready. So my first step was special blondes. I always love going in with special blondes first because it's the integrity of the wig that means the most to me. So at the end of the day, yes, I can go in with bleach work if I want to, but I really want this wig to last. And I mean, it flew across the country with me over here to LA, so it's been, and she wants to take it with her after we're done. So, you know, the integrity of the wig was great because then it helps to show off Shinefinity at its best too. So that's really important as well. So step 2 was Blonde Dorplex, and I don't know if we have the formula or not. Maybe we can put it up. But step 2 was Blonde Dorplex, and then the integrity again of the wig,
Yeah.
so important. And yeah, isn't Rainey stunning? With that pixie, right? All of that, all of it, all of it. Great with hair, awesome without, right? So really quickly, again, so the integrity of the hair after we're done, so important. So that means the health of the hair means everything to me. And so Shinefinity Color Glaze is my perfect last step. So you got a chance to see the formula here. So at the root, we did a nice root mount with 0.4 stroke or 0.5 stroke 4.3, hot chili, and then some spicy ginger on the mids to the end. So stunning, only took 20 minutes to process, and it looks amazing, right? So I love it. Yay. Awesome. Well, so I think that's up. Now we're ready to do
I think
some
we
hair.
need to let them walk.
Yeah, we need to let them walk
Yeah.
one more time.
Yes. Yes.
Guys,
Let
let's do
them
it.
walk.
Is that our timer that went off?
Wow. Those girls
Yes, that
worked
blew me
that
away.
catwalk, man.
That was great.
That was fabulous.
So are you guys ready to get your hands in some hair?
Are you guys ready to see people do hair?
Yeah, I think we need to. Yes.
I mean, we're not going to be doing any color corrections up here, but
No time for
No.
that.
no time for that. But yeah,
And a great
we have-
hand to our assistants. They have been incredible this whole ride.
Oh my
so
gosh,
I'm so happy that they're
100%.
here.
Yes.
You guys are angels.
100%. So we're going to just get a little bit set up here. And here we have 3 beautiful models, and we're going to take you through sort of a little bit of a salon type segment here. So on my model here, this is Yelin, and I'd like to bring up Yelin's before picture. Actually, Jonathan, to take us, you could hold that, my love. So there's Yelin's before picture, level 2 natural hair. And I think when I picked her at the model casting, everyone thought, is she mad to pick hair this long? But I love long hair. So what I did with Yelin is something I do in the salon. When someone's got one length hair like this, they're usually a little bit, they're not bored with the cut, but they like to just keep their hair long. So they're quite adventurous with the color, I find. So what I did with Yelin's hair is just from her center parting, I chose to do a foil on one side, just a very heavy chunky weave. Very straightforward. One foil here, one foil on that side, and one foil across the back. 3 foils. I lightened it up with our Blonde Orplex and 20 volume because she has such dark hair, and it lightened up to like a rusty browny gold, you know, it like about a level 6, not too light. But then I went in, and hopefully you can see this, and this is where I am going to bring up my wine inspiration. When I spoke to with Yelin, thank you for reminding me, Briana. When I spoke to Yelin, I said I would love to do a really beautiful, like Cabernet, deep, rich purple. I always describe wine to my clients because everyone knows what the color of wine is. And I went in with the booster as my color. I went in with our 00/66, and again this time I did a bottle application because she's got so much hair at the basin, and I applied it all the way through. So beautiful color, but if I just split her hair, it's all her own hair. You can see it's only on that top section. If I get the Mr. Cameraman to come in close, it's just through the top, 3 foils. You know, I like to work smarter, not harder in the salon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to transform her, because I've known Yelin for a long time, but I'm going to transform her by adding a hair piece. So the gentleman over here that was talking about pieces, wefts and extensions, I have a piece here that was actually a level 10 blonde, and I've colored it because I want to give Yelin a fringe, and it's not going to be cutting it, it's going to be adding a piece. So over to you, my love, Miss Briana.
Thank you, Sonya. So I'm just doing a clipper cut over here. It's not random at all, right? So what we did with Steffi is I actually, when she came back to me, she had been with someone. She had been with someone else. And so if we can look at her before picture, I'm just kidding. We're friends. But so she'd been with someone, and you can actually have a seat, darling. Let me move that for you so you're more comfortable, and you can spin right around so everyone can see your beautiful face. She started out, she has a natural level 3-4, and definitely can be a little stubborn to lift, but we actually did take her from that dark all over her natural to that platinum. Then she cheated on me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm giving you such a hard time. No, and then I was unavailable. No, and she came back with a band. It had like a bit of an orange band, and there was like some different things going on. So we evened her out, and we toned her with Shinefinity. I mixed the 07/81. So if we want to pull up the formula really quick, and then if you want to look down, you can kind of see this through her root area. So we mixed the 0/81 with a lot of clear. So I did about, I'd say 10 grams of the level 7 to like 30 grams of the clear. And then I went through with the same tonality, but at a level 9 of the 09/81 platinum opal. And it just created such incredible shine. I love the shine for blonde. So when you're doing highlights or color melts, I think that you're gonna use it a lot for that. Let me just say that right now. When you're doing a color melt after you've done a foliage or a highlight, and you glaze it and you have all of that shine, it's really great to see in a blonde. But so anyway, so that was her formula. And then the blue that you see here was the same color as this extension hair. I'm obsessed with this blue. It's not on, you can't see the formula, no. It's a secret, no, it's Shinefinity. And it's zero stroke, so it's actually just a pure blue pigment. And you know how sometimes pure blue pigments can be scary, like you want to use a drop and a bunch of clear? This was straight. So the 8-9, stroke 8-9, straight. It's incredible. It's like a periwinkle denim blue. Anyways, so then we wrapped it up in a ponytail. We did some cool random stuff, and we used a lot of Stay Firm and Just Brilliant to get that sheen, and there you have it. How you doing, Nicole?
I'm doing awesome.
I know you're working hard over there.
So, yep, got some extensions going on over here. So, got a lot of weft work happening right now. So what I did actually, let's talk formula first before we get into how the extensions are in the hair. So with her formula, if a lot of you in the salon are doing a lot of texture work, so you're doing clients that have a lot of diverse strands. So my client, Shaylin, is a natural type 4C curl type. And with that said, she does do a lot of protective styles from time to time. So I actually pre-lightened wefts of hair. I think we did, what, 3 or 4 bundles? Tons, right? So we did a lot of, they were natural level 3 dark bundles. First, what I did with her hair all over first, before doing the extensions, was 04/96, a nice deep cherry gloss all over, just to give her hair some health, to also help with the silk press blowout, just to make sure everything's nice and silky, and then her color really blends in with the extensions as well. So pre-lightened her extensions using Blonde Plex with 1 to 2, 20 volume, or which one is that? No, that's Clustom Perfect. Okay, so another thing I must mention about Shaylin, I also, you see some natural highlights that are happening throughout her hair. So this is her leave out here. This is all her. So what I used was 12 stroke 8-9, Clustom Perfect, 1 to 2, to go ahead and get just a soft lift of a nice natural light brown on her own hair, so that it reflected the Shinefinity glaze all over. Then with her extensions, pre-lightened with Blonde Plex, and the all over glaze, we'll get a chance to see here in a second of what that was, and that was 06 stroke 6 all over in some areas, as well as I think we used a little bit of 07 stroke 5-9 on the tones in the back. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to go ahead and attach just here in the front area with a clip-in, just right at the fringe. I'm going to have you hold that right there for me. Just her last little weft here. And then I'm going to curl that and blend that in with the rest of her hair. Okay. And then I'll brush through these curls, and she's ready. She's going to be awesome.
Really love it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, Nicole. Just really beautiful. So here on Yelin, and I've known her for quite a while, and when someone's got hair this long, and it's actually something I do in the salon if needed, when someone's got really, really long one length hair, Yelin's never going to have a fringe cut. And no, she doesn't mind me saying, but she does have a larger forehead. So I'd like to give my clients the option, and I would actually custom make a hair piece. I've used Hair Dreams here. I've used a top piece, like a topper, and then added extensions that are extremely long all the way around the edge, and just placed it on. And I've just put in a couple of clips so that she can put it on herself, and she can change up her look by not having the commitment of having a fringe cut. The colors I used, hopefully you can see the colors in there, but I used 2 tones in here. I pre-lightened pieces, and I'm absolutely obsessed by 2022 Pantone color, the periwinkle. And in our booster, I used the 00 stroke 8-9, for pieces, which is that beautiful blue booster. And then other pieces, I use the 00/66, which is what's on her original hair. And I just did the piece so that it would just blend in. But I feel that I love that sort of American hustle look, you know, with the aviator glasses, the disco. Maybe because I'm 60 this year, I remember those days. Probably not like a few people in here, some of the youngsters. But I love that flicky Farrah Fawcett look. So I wanted to just style that on her and give her a new look. Funny enough, when I tried this on her, this is God's honest truth, she actually asked me if I used it for the show, and she asked if I could give it to her after the show. So she is going to keep this hairpiece. It's about $2,000. No, but that's the cost of the piece. It really is. And it's just great to see a transformation like our beautiful other models from Briana and Nicole.
Yeah, so I just want to quickly add that this is a combination of a sew-in and also just like a clip-in here at the front where her fringe is. So really stunning. I mean, you see so much color there going on. And the reason why I chose to do the extensions versus her hair is because when we're talking about type 4 curly types, they really want to protect the integrity of their hair as much as possible. So protective styles are something that they do quite often. So coloring the extensions for them really means a lot, because then they can play around with extensions, or I'm sorry, with color and extensions at the same time without wanting to, harm their hair, especially if they're resting their hair, right? So that's the whole point of doing a protective style, is to rest your hair and give it a moment just to, stay healthy and be healthy.
Stay
What do you guys think?
Be healthy.
You like it?
Love it.
Awesome.
Gorgeous.
Unveiling? Are we unveiling?
Yes, I think.
All right.
How are you doing there, Nicole?
Yes, I'm finished.
All right, girls. So excited to see you guys in your finished looks. Thank you. but she had to
come
walk
back.
again.
One more time. One more time.
more.
Right? All right, guys. Well, here I am very, very excited to show you guys Alexis's before photo. But we've come a very long way. A very, very long way from where she first started. She was a copper, so a deep
Yes,
copper.
look at that.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. So yeah, it's been an incredible journey. We lifted her to a very beautiful nude blonde, and then I got I got to see her a few weeks later to get her to this. So that's the real story. And it's just been so fun and delightful, because I think like when you're lifting and really taking care of somebody's hair, especially their natural curl pattern that they love, and they wear their hair natural and they rock it, and it's not just that they wear it, it's a part of her job and her livelihood. The pressure is on to make sure that you maintain the integrity of that hair and the shine and the vibrancy and all of that. So we've lifted her, I balayaged her with Blonde Plex and only 20 volume. Right?
Yes.
And then if you look in here, do you mind turning around for me? I actually did her roots with, we did a color melt with, that's the 06 stroke 07. So you can see it does have that beigey, so sometimes you think of a stroke 7 as being a little warmer. It does have a little bit more of a beigey tone to give it that kind of nudie color and depth at the root, which I love when you're separating out her hair. It just kind of gives it a little bit more angelic depth to it, right? From dark to light. And then we glazed her all over. She did have some warmth in there, so I went on, but it was a flash glaze with the 09 stroke 61, so it had a little bit of violet in it, but just enough to balance it, because I didn't want it to go too ashy. I just wanted like a cream vanilla blonde. So. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Sonya.
Yes, so this is Amy, and I'd like to bring up Amy's before picture when I met her at the model casting. Amy was a brunette, but she had already been lightened beforehand. So actually the hairdresser is in the audience that lightened her a few weeks ago. How many weeks ago did you go blonde? 3 weeks ago. So she had a new growth, a very dark new growth. So all I did was I touched up her new growth with Blonde Plex and 20 volume. Let that sit. Did our Wellaplex number 2. Rinsed that off. Then shampooed. And then I wanted to do something like pastel tones on her. She's got beautiful skin tone, her eye color, and I wanted to give her something just a little bit more edgy and editorial. I just turned Amy around. I alternated 2 colors. I've got, there's a peach in there. Thank you very much. Thank you. So a peach color and a pale pink. And if you get the chance after, work through it. I did a technique called crop circle melt, which is a technique that I do easily at the basin. It's a quick behind at the bowl basin technique, and alternated 2 colors, and there are the 2 colors I used. If I may say something, the peach was 0/834 with a lot of clear. And when I say a lot of clear, I did 1 tube of 08/34 to 2 tubes of clear to get a really beautiful peach. So it depends what it goes on. The porosity of her hair also makes a difference. And then I styled it using our wonderful Amy and gave her that American Hustle, sexy, shag, whatever look.
Awesome. So for my model, Cicely, I love that she was a dark beauty. So we get a chance to just pull up her before picture so you can see just how dark she was. So she was a natural level 3. Yeah, right? It's so great to see dimensional brunettes. I love seeing that. And brunettes love to have fun too, but they may not want a lot of crazy warmth going on, right? So the first step for me was our Blondor Extra Pool Blonde to go ahead and make sure that I lift, but minimizing as much red warmth as possible. Now for the next step, 05 stroke 37 for the root melt, and then 06 stroke 73 for that beautiful, awesome, yummy caramel chocolate that you see. So what I'm gonna do with these pillow soft curls, I'm just gonna have her toss her head over for me. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit. Look at all that underneath here though too. So it's just stunning. Yummy all the way through. So we have milk chocolate underneath. We have some caramel chocolate on top. Go ahead and flip back for me. Yeah, so amazing. Love it. Thank you guys.
There we are. So looking gorgeous. And please, I really encourage you to get in there so you can see the application, color techniques. And Briana, myself, and Nicole are also going to be coming out into the audience for a glass of wine and to meet you.
All this talk of wine, right? We definitely need one. Thank you guys. First of all, it's such an honor to be here. I really, really hope that you got a true taste of what Shinefinity can do, how far you can stretch it, how easy it is to use, how quick you can use it. I know you're gonna fall in love, like we already have. And if you have any questions, just reach out to us. We will be here for you for the next cocktail hour.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage Sonya Dove, Briana Cisneros, and Nicole Revish.